close roar restored. Free Press sports writer Anthony Fenech breaks down the Tigers' opening day at Comerica Park win over the Royals, 5-4, April 4, 2019. Anthony Fenech, Detroit Free Press. The names in the clubhouse seem largely the same. There's Miguel, Cabrera and Nicolas Castellanos, and not many other Detroit Tigers that would be recognized in real life. Not Josh Harrison, not Niko Goodrum, and certainly not Spencer Turnbull, who many of the casual fans occupying Comerica Park for opening day did not know existed, and still may not. These Tigers, the expectations, the predictions, were just like last year's team. They are rebuilding. They can't hit. They're pitching good, but how long will that last? They're healthy now, but will Cabrera stay healthy? The first week has been fun, but they are who they are. The Tigers celebrate after the Tigers' 5-4 win over the Royals on Thursday, April 4, 2019. Photo, Mandy Wright, Detroit Free Press. But when you walked into the Tigers clubhouse on Thursday afternoon after their home opening 5-4 win over the Royals, their third straight win, following 2 over the Yankees, the first thing you notice is Cabrera's locker is no longer the first on the right. It has moved into the corner, where he's talking about the fight the team has shown so far. "We battle," Cabrera said. "That's the great thing we have. Fight, 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 and we've been in every game close enough to get the lead," and that Castellanos changed lockers, too. He's in Victor Martinez's old spot, close in proximity to Cabrera's new spot, talking with caution about the Tigers' winning start. "For no reason in particular, we're playing great, but we're still finding a way to do it as a team together," he said. "And I think that comes with veteran experience with a group of guys that wants to win." Asked how much that experience has helped them in a year's time, he said, "We're a week in. Time is going to tell when the going gets tough. Time will tell." Harrison is at the locker Cabrera has been at since he joined the Tigers, and you realize this team, the one that is 5-3, just grinding it out, to officially coin the phrase, is much different than last year's team. A year ago, in the first full year of the rebuilding process, the Tigers lost on opening day in Detroit. They were younger then, and that youth became the theme of a second consecutive 98-loss season. This year, a year more experienced, some playing in their second home opener, they won. Turnbull, who some regard as having the best arsenal on the Tigers staff, imposed his ability on an inferior offense. The top of the lineup, led off by Harrison, who scored 3 times, drew 6 walks. 4 of those walks, 2 each by Harrison and Castellanos, scored. The biggest runs were driven in on a walk by Goodrum and a sacrifice fly by Kristen Stewart. Tigers first baseman Miguel Cabrera walks back to the dugout after the Tigers' 5-4 win over the Royals on Thursday, April 4, 2019. Photo, Jun Fuhan, Detroit Free Press. Goodrum has swung a good bat since he arrived in Tiger Town. He had 2 doubles, upping his season total to 6, and easily could have taken an over-aggressive at-bat in that big situation, with the game tied and the bases loaded with nobody out, in the bottom of the 6th. Stewart might have taken a bigger hack a few days ago, not squaring up a fly ball to left field that ended up being a game-winning sacrifice fly. In a game in which they still didn't do much hitting, they found a way to win, with this newest addition looming large. Turnbull, who has shown himself early to be the most exciting pitcher on the staff. He struck out 10 batters in 6 innings and wasn't ever bullied with big hits. Turnbull called the experience awesome and a dream come true, and said, "It was the coolest feeling of my life so far. It was certainly a test. Opening day in Detroit is a different deal." Though manager Ron Gardenhire, whose old dog coaching staff is learning new analytical tricks that have paid dividends, most notably in defensive shifting, gave the most obvious answer as to the importance of a win in game no. 8, "It means you didn't lose," he said. But what he said later meant more. "Fans were pretty pumped up," he said. "I hope we'll make them enjoy this ball club all summer long. I know how much these fans love this team, and hopefully, we'll put together some wins and give them something exciting to watch this year." Tigers second baseman Josh Harrison celebrates a run with third baseman Jaime Candelario during the fifth inning at Comerica Park on Thursday, April 4, 2019. Photo, Jun Fuhan, Detroit Free Press. That's what a win on opening day does. It connects the casual fan with winning, which is exciting. Last year's Tigers got off to a similar start. They didn't have the staying power. This year's start is even better, and around here, with these expectations, the early optimism is once again welcome. Tigers fans might not have known Turnbull walking into the stadium on Thursday, but they'll know him if he keeps pitching the way he does. They might not know Goodrum's pedigree, and that perhaps it could be coming together as a diamond in the rough the team needs, but if he can reach a certain potential, he could become one of the most recognizable faces on the team. The Tigers are recognized by the word rebuilding, but as closer Shane Green said on Wednesday afternoon in New York, long before the opening day party began, we don't have to rebuild a house that we're rebuilding right now. So far, the Tigers are a winning team. They've been an exciting team. And one look in the clubhouse shows the team that won on opening day this year is much different from the one that lost on opening day last year. Contact Anthony Fenech at Fenech@freepress.com. Follow him on Twitter at Anthony Fenech. Read more on the Detroit Tigers and sign up for our Tigers newsletter. More, meet Tigers Spencer Turnbull. His pitches are like a box of chocolates. More, Ron Gardenhire on Tigers' home opening win over Royals. Fans were fired up.